Hi YouTube, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for this video, I want to go ahead and talk to you about what it's like to be an empath, what it's like to be a highly sensitive person. So being a highly sensitive person is that you feel your emotions more than other people do. That when someone does something to you, you tend to feel it with a lot more pain than someone else would feel that same thing that was done to them. But let's say someone said something nasty to a person and they didn't really care, they just brushed it off. But since you're really highly sensitive, you would it would hurt you a lot more because your heart is it's so um it's so pure that it hurts you a lot more than other people. And another fact is that you tend to put yourself in other people's shoes as an empath. You have this ability to actually know what it's like to be another person and understand what it would be like if you were in that situation. And you can actually feel their emotions when they open up to you. You can take on their emotions, and so you heal people because you take on their emotional pain and it heals them. So your energy is so healing that as a highly sensitive person, you attract a lot of negative people, but they're not negative. Most of them, well, they are negative, but most of them have a lot of deep pain, and so they open up to you. So it's kind of like a lot of people just come near you and you just start a conversation, and it's just as if they just want to tell you all their problems, everything in their life, because they know that you're an empath. They can pick up on your energy. They can pick up on that positive energy that you have, and they recognize who you are. So that's why they open up to you, because your energy, it's just so it's like a safe space for people, and they feel safe around you. So this is what I've felt as an empath, that they do feel safe. But even as an empath, you tend to attract narcissists and psychopaths and sociopaths. But what they do is they see that you're a really loving, good person, and they want what you have. So they're chronically envious and jealous of you. And they will try to mirror you back, all your positive qualities back to you, to deceive you. And as an empath, you tend to feel really good when the narcissist mirrors back to you, because you don't meet a lot of people who are just as loving and as empathetic as you are. So narcissist is really good at pretending to be that, because they've been learning how to deceive people all their life. But even as an empath, you feel things very deeply. Your emotions are a lot more intuitive than other people. So you pick up on energies as well. You can pick up on someone's negative energy. You even know when someone is hurt, even if they tell you that they're okay, you still know that something's wrong with them. You're intuitive to your own emotions and the emotions of other people around you as well. So yeah, I remember as a little girl, I would cry for everything, just everything. And living with a narcissist, that would just make my sensitivity even worse. I would cry a lot more because I would absorb that negative energy, and it would just, it really affects you as an empath. And then a lot of people can't handle our emotions. They tell us that we're too dramatic, too sensitive, because it's just too much for them. And our emotions are too much. So yeah, you tend to pick up energy. So I live around a lot of negative, low vibrational people, and most of them are very jealous and envious of me. And I can already pick that up. And sometimes they'll throw negative energy, or I can feel the energy around me, which is negative, and I absorb that energy, and I'm in a bad mood. And I don't even know why I'm in a bad mood, but it's just the type of people that I'm around. They really affect my energy. But when I'm around positive people, I'm a lot more calm, and I don't feel like my emotions are all over the place because I'm not picking up on a lot of different energies all at once. So we love to spend a lot of time alone as empaths because we love to just we love spending time alone. I don't know, it's just like sometimes people can be too much for us. People can just really drain our energy with all their projections and negativity. So yeah, so we do take on people's problems, and we provide a lot of emotional support in people's lives. And so I can't tell you how many times I've actually sat down and someone just spends a whole entire time just talking about all their problems with me. And I'm able to give them support back. And a lot of people come to us for help as well. So they feel comfortable trusting us because they know that we want the best for people. So they feel like it's okay to trust someone like us because our energy is just healing and positive, and it's like a non-judgmental. Also, as an empath, we don't judge because we understand humans at a much deeper level. We understand ourselves as well, at a very deep level. We love to understand why people do what they do, why certain things in life happen, and we gain more understanding of our environment around us. We pick up on things that other people can't pick up on. So, as a spiritual being, as an empath, we were able to see through people being fake. We know when someone's pretending to like us when they really don't like us. Um, once we finally get out of a relationship with a narcissist, or we break free from a narcissistic trauma bond, we're able now to really pick up on that negative energy on other people. And other people can't see that we can see through people's facade or what they're pretending to be. But it's just, and as an empath, we can literally feel other people's energy, and we sense what they're feeling towards us as well. So we know when someone's being jealous, when someone's being hateful, when someone's really hurt or they're going through pain. Even when they tell us, oh no, I'm okay, we can still feel that they're really not okay because we pick up on, we absorb their energy. And so as empaths, we have to start learning ways to protect our energy, because sometimes it gets overwhelming and we're overly stimulated. That's another thing. We get overly stimulated a lot by when there's a lot of stimuli around us, like too much things going on, too many people. Our energy is just like all over the place. It really messes us up. It messes with us really badly. So we love to be alone because we have control over our emotions, and we have control over our energy because it's not being pulled by different sources everywhere around us. So yeah, we feel emotionally drained a lot being around a lot of people, especially if they're negative and low vibrational. Um, they'll literally just take advantage of our soft spot, our empathy that we feel for them, and they'll try to manipulate us with pretending to always have problems. I picked this up that certain people, they just come to us. Well, they came to me with all their problems, but they weren't really going through problems. They just wanted someone to feel bad for them and make them feel good. So we make people feel good as well with our empathy. Um yeah, so that's a little bit of the the things about an empath. Being highly in tuned, we're easy to spot a liar. We know when someone's lying to us as well. Um, and one thing about us is that we we in the past, or even now, sometimes we would get taken advantage of a lot because of our empathy. And a lot of manipulators and negative people, Decepticons, they love to use our empathy against us and try to make us feel guilty, shameful whenever we don't want to do something for them. They're like, oh well, I just need this or that. They try to win our emotions, like use our emotions to win with us. So we have to really pay attention as an empath and know what people are doing. Know the tricks of manipulators, because that's one of them. Especially with empaths, they'll try to use guilt and shame and the blaming game, making us feel bad as if we did something. And as an empath, we're very self-reflective, so we tend to actually think, well, did I do something wrong, or maybe I didn't do something right, or maybe I didn't do too much. So they try to do this onto us. But you have to be aware of what people try to do, because we absorb their emotions, and sometimes we absorb their responsibilities by them not taking accountability. So just certain things that I've noticed as empaths is that we're very sensitive. Very sensitive. We see someone crying, we start crying. I can't watch really sad movies because then I'll start crying. And yeah. Or another thing is, we don't like violence. As an empath, I don't like violence. I don't like violent movies. I don't like scary demonic movies as well. Anything that's very like gory and bloody, I can't stand looking at that. It's just, I get like very triggered, emotionally triggered by stuff like that. Um, but it's a beautiful trait to have, and they've been trying to suppress that trait in us for a long time. The system, especially. Oh, your daughter's too sensitive. Oh, we need to change that about her. It's not good. She's gonna suffer a lot. But you're not really gonna suffer. You're gonna help people heal. We need more people who have an open heart and who are able to be empathetic towards other people. We already have a lot of people who don't really care about other people, and just tell people that, oh, your emotions are too much for me. We don't let people have their safe space where they can truly heal and feel their emotions. And we tend to shut people's emotions down. I mean, not us, but they tend to want to shut people's emotions down. We're not robots. We're human beings. So we're not meant to withhold or suppress our emotions, especially if that's just a part of who we are. It's like we can't change that part of being sensitive. It's like we're born with that sensitivity. Even at an early age, I remember I've always been sensitive. It's like I can't change that part of about myself. Even if people tell me, "Oh, stop being so sensitive," I can't change that part of myself. That's just who I am. We're all different, but as a sensitive person, that's just who you are. And you shouldn't change who you are. Someone else is going to appreciate that side of you, and they're going to actually love you because you're going to be open-minded, you're going to be compassionate and empathetic to them. If you're in a friendship or something, you're going to be able to actually help someone else, help people out whenever they have problems, and understand like what they're going through. So people don't feel alone, misunderstood as well. You understand people. And it's a beautiful gift. It's a beautiful spiritual gift to have. So be proud to be an empath. Be proud to be highly sensitive. Be proud to have that beautiful heart that you carry. Um, Sensitivity is a beautiful thing. And even as a sensitive person, animals love you, because your emotions are just so pure. Like, yeah, they gravitate towards you. And yeah, that makes you, that will also help you be a very good parent as well when you're empathetic, because you're able to see like, oh, what's wrong with my child, and maybe something else is bothering my child. You're not just going to be like, oh, quit crying. You're going to actually be able to soothe that child and actually like care for children to the ability where you actually understand that something's bothering them, and you're trying to get to the root problem of what it is. And its sensitivity is a gift, so treat it as a gift and don't change who you are. You're highly highly valuable because you're a highly sensitive person. It's a beautiful thing about you. And that's something that you should really be proud about. It's a curse and it's a gift, so I think it's both. Because sometimes it can actually take a lot out of you to be sensitive because you see all the pain in the world. You see all these things that are just people are going through daily, and you kind of like want to save everyone, but you can't. You can't because you have to take care of yourself as well. You have to protect your energy. So, um, yeah, I think I'm going to end this video now, but continue to be yourselves, continue to stay true to who you are, and continue to share that beautiful light with the world. Bye.